Well, hello and welcome to Riyadh. We're at the King Saud University Stadium for AFC Champions League Elite round of 16, second leg action between Al Nassr of the Saudi Pro League and Esteghlal of the Persian Gulf League from Iran. Mouth-watering prospect here to see if Al Nassr can get the job done. A 0-0 draw in Tehran a week ago has certainly put them in the driving seat. Effectively now, this is a one-legged tie with home advantage. It is the third time that these two clubs have faced each other this season. In the league stage, it was Al Nassr who ran out winners by 1-0, a late goal from Aymeric Laporte, giving them the advantage and the points on that occasion. The former Manchester City player, though, not available this evening, struggling with a knock. Esteghlal have failed to score against Al Nassr in those two meetings this season, but it's defensive solidity that pretty much saw them through the league stage, where they eventually finished in 6th position despite picking up only a couple of wins. Al Nassr, they qualified in 3rd spot, 5 behind the top pairing of Al Hilal and Al Ahly, their fellow Saudi Pro League sides. The incentive, of course, for the 3 Saudi Arabian teams in the round of 16 is that the quarter-finals in the AFC Champions League Elite will be played at a central venue in Jeddah. What an opportunity then, perhaps, for Al Nassr to go all the way and become champions of Asia for the very first time. They have had AFC club competition success. They won the AFC Cup Winners' Cup back in 1998. But how Cristiano Ronaldo, no doubt, would love to add to his 5 UEFA Champions League wins, a competition he won with Manchester United just the once and 4 times with Real Madrid. But how he would love to win another continental club competition on a different continent. Well, Esteghlal have had the bonus of no football in between the first leg in Tehran and this evening. Their scheduled weekend match against Havadar was postponed to give them the extra preparation time required for a game which, let's be honest, they are the underdogs in, and yet historically they are the club who have enjoyed the success in this competition, winning in 1970, but the last time 33 years ago in 1991, when this was still the Asian Club Championship. Al Nassr, for their part, had been involved in a derby at the weekend. Esteghlal, you may remember, before the first leg, faced the Tehran derby. They were beaten 2-1 by Persepolis. Well, Al Nassr have had a similar situation. They played in the Riyadh derby against Al Shabab at the weekend, a match that finished 2-2 here. Cristiano Ronaldo was on target, but they finished the game down to 10 players as they lost more ground in the Saudi Pro League title race. They're now 10 points behind the leaders Al Ittihad, and the chances of them becoming Saudi Arabian champions for the first time since 2019 are now something of a long shot. So perhaps the AFC Champions League Elite now for Al Nassr takes on even more significance. Well, Esteghlal, represented by supporters here. It's a very well-supported club in Iran. 9 times Iranian champions. It's been an awful season for them, though, domestically. They lie halfway down the Persian Gulf Pro League table in 10th place, 19 points behind the leaders Tractor and second-placed Sepahan. If they are to play in this competition again next season, Esteghlal will probably have to win it. Well, they're very much the underdogs, and the yellow half of Riyadh certainly expects here this evening. Both teams struggling for form. Al Nassr have won just 1 of their last 6 in all competitions. Esteghlal, for their part, have won just 2 of their last 10 games. It is just a a third game in charge as well for their coach, Miodrag Bozovic, the Montenegrin who took over for the derby defeat against Persepolis. His second game in charge was the first leg, and he hasn't had another game since to try and stamp his mark on this Esteghlal team, who can't seem to hit the right notes on a consistent basis this season, but when they've had to step up in this competition, they have certainly done it when it's mattered. Two sides make their way out then. Real excitement. Al Nassr know they don't need to step foot outside of Saudi Arabia again in this competition should they make it through. The quarter-finals, semi-finals and final will all be played in Jeddah. And that will take place from April the 25th to the 4th of May. Destination Jeddah then. Which one of these two will be there for the quarter-finals? So Al Nassr and Esteghlal set to meet for the 5th time in the AFC Champions League. Al Nassr have won 2 and Esteghlal have just the 1 win. First draw between them was the 0-0 scoreline in Tehran in the first leg. So the teams, the big news for Al Nassr is that Cristiano Ronaldo does start after missing the first leg, a scorer at the weekend. The Portuguese star replaces Angelo, who is amongst the substitutes. It's Al Nassr's only change, with both Sadio Mane and John Duran lining up in a potentially devastating attack for tonight's visitors to deal with. Centre-back Mohamed Fatil was red-carded in the Riyadh derby against Al Shabab this weekend. Man in charge of this one tonight, Tantashev Ilgiz of Uzbekistan. Cristiano Ronaldo back wearing the armband. And Syed Hosseini, the goalkeeper of Esteghlal, is also their captain. Well, Esteghlal make a couple of changes from the first leg, with Zebo returning to the midfield in place of Arash Rezavand, who is on the bench. There's no change at the back, where Ruzbeh is the dominant force in the centre of a back 3. But up front, Kyrgyzstan international Joel Kojo is preferred to Reza Azadi, who he replaced at half-time in the first leg. It's felt that he gives more movement to the Esteghlal forward line rather than the target man that is Azadi. Big test ahead then for Esteghlal. That defensive trio of Saleh Ruzbeh and Rafael Silva are going to be on top of their game here to deal with Sadio Mane, John Duran and Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's not forget the probing of Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of that midfield as well. Al Nassr the favourites, but it is effectively a one-off knockout match now, with the scores level at 0-0 from the first leg in Tehran. And Esteghlal know anything is possible. They're a wily team, despite the fact they're struggling for form. So we're underway at the King Saud University Stadium. AFC Champions League Elite, round of 16, second leg. Al Nassr against Esteghlal, 0-0 from Tehran. Al Nassr in their yellow and blue, Esteghlal changed all in white. Now Nassr will expect to have plenty of the ball. They did as the away side in the first leg, but Esteghlal were so well organised. Al Nassr found them difficult to break down, as they did in that league stage match that was played in neutral Dubai. Here's Simakan. Out to Nawaf. Drawn their last two games, including the first leg and the Riyadh derby at the weekend. Haven't won in two games at home either since a 3-0 win here against Al Fayha, which was the last of 4 successive wins. Here's Ramin charging forward for Esteghlal. The right wing back, who's got so much energy, loves to get forwards. Here's Mehran. Tricky winger, cuts in, and it's gathered by Bento. Kushki and Mehran are a real problem for defenders when they get the ball and run at you. Certainly a more mobile forward line with Joel Kojo in the centre, Kyrgyzstan international. Touch off from Al Hassan. And now Kojo. Well, that was ambitious from there, to say the least. Easy gather for the Brazilian Bento, who plays it to Mohamed Fatil, who will have a suspension coming up at the weekend when Al Nassr entertain Al Khaloud. Simakan. There's Nawaf outside him. Nawaf could have a tough evening if Ali Reza Kushki gets the ball and runs at him. Here's Fatil. Player who captains the side when Cristiano Ronaldo's not involved. Salim slips. Throw for Esteghlal. Miodrag Bozovic, the new man in charge. 56 years of age. A defeat and a draw in the first leg against Al Nassr. His first 2 games in charge, lost the Tehran derby to Persepolis. It's actually the first game he's been in charge with that hasn't been played at the Azadi Stadium, because they were the away team in that derby, but Esteghlal and Persepolis do share the venue. Simakan. Kushki putting him under pressure. Ndong trying to win the ball back, and here's Sadio Mane. Here's Mane again. Great roar from the home supporters when one of their superstars gets possession of the ball. Mane is certainly one of those. Shifted on by Armin. Nawaf across. Here's Brozovic. Sadio Mane, like Ronaldo, a Champions League winner in Europe. Lifted the trophy with Liverpool. Here's Brozovic onto Al Hassan. It's a good ball to Ayman. The creative player at the point of that 3-man central midfield for Al Nassr. Al Hassan, here's Mohamed Fatil. Salim. Fatil switches it across to Nawaf. And the header away by Zebo. Picked up by Brozovic. Nawaf again. Duran is in the centre, and the cross is too high for Ronaldo. And anyway, will do from Didier Ndong, who clears it away. Stefano Pioli, 59-year-old who's been in charge of Al Nassr since September, took over from the Portuguese Luis Castro, former coach of Milan, Fiorentina, Inter, Lazio. Zebo hooks it forwards. Kojo to chase it. Fatul there wins the header, and Simakan touches it back to Bento. He's a player that was born in Accra in Ghana, Joel Kojo. Could have represented Ghana, but became a Kyrgyzstan citizen. Played over 20 times now for the Kyrgyzstan national team. Brozovic. Salem. Now Simakan. Now Nassr already playing much further up the pitch than they did in the first leg in Tehran. Mane. Good challenge by Ramin. Helped out by Saleh. Here's Ramin. Storming run forwards. Sadio Mane getting back though, and winning the ball back for Al Nassr. Here's Al Hassan. Good tempo to the start of the game. Well, when it's tight as it has been in both the previous meetings this season in this competition, the first goal certainly takes on extra significance. Esteghlal, the sort of team, if they could get their noses in front, could make life really awkward for Al Nassr. Here's Mane. Salem in support. Mane didn't need him, gets the cross in. It's too high though for Ronaldo. And now Nawaf. Cleared away by Ndong. And the flag is up on the far side anyway for an offside. Well, this really is club continental football at its best when you get to this stage. No second chances, it's all on this next 90 minutes. If it takes extra time or penalties, there will be a winner tonight. Terrific, isn't it? Everybody in that part of the stand was wearing the Al Nassr shirt. Now Hassan. I wonder how many of them say Ronaldo on the back as well. Here's Duran, he's picked up the loose ball, he's chipped the goalkeeper! And Al Nassr have the breakthrough after 8.5 minutes. Big error from the normally so reliable Syed Hosseini. Poor distribution. And John Duran takes full advantage of it. Got just enough height on the ball to get the breakthrough. So poor from Syed, not like him. Rafa Silva couldn't get the ball back off Duran, knew what he needed to do, and that is a chip to perfection from the Colombian. Syed just unable to reach it. And Al Nassr have liftoff. Al Nassr 1, Esteghlal 0. And John Duran scores his first AFC Champions League Elite goal. And his name is being sung all around this arena. Al Nassr 1, Esteghlal 0. And what a frustrating way for the Iranian side to concede. They're normally so disciplined. Here's Ronaldo. Well off target with that one. What's the worst possible start for Esteghlal, whose game plan is generally on keeping things tight, looking to hit on the counter. Of course, it won't change with the concession of that opening goal. But now they have to get something. Al Hassan. Too high for Ayman. Here's Ramin. One back again by Salem. Sadio Mane. Ronaldo. On by Ronaldo again to Salem. Mane. Salem. Confident start from Al Nassr. Certainly helped with that opening goal. Here's Simakan. Al Hassan. Simakan again. And Ronaldo is down. There's a knee in the thigh, wasn't it? Although he's holding his shin. Let's see. It's Undong's challenge. It's a clumsy one from Undong. Treads on his foot. Knee goes into the lower leg of Ronaldo, who's back on his feet again. "40 years of age, Cristiano Ronaldo, still in unbelievable shape. Clips the free kick in towards Duran. There's one or two appeals for handball in there. Ayman Yahya is almost certain of the fact. Nawaf gets the cross in too high for Mane. It's fallen for Fatil. And he loses out to Mehran. Al Hassan on to Mane. Really dominating the early stages here, Al Nassr. Al Hassan. Fatil. Here's Mane. And that's going to be a goal kick. Last touch off Ayman. Here's Saleh. Terrific atmosphere. Simakan under pressure. Stadium that holds 25,000 these days. There are plans, though, to renovate it and expand it to almost double that, to over 46,000 for the 2034 World Cup. This will be one of the venues. Ramin going straight into the back of Brozovic. Ramin Rezan, such a key man for Esteghlal. Capped over 60 times by Iran, the 34-year-old. Right wing back, but when Esteghlal are on the front foot, he's more like a right winger. There's plenty of pace in this side on the counter as well. Header down by Mane, cleared away by Ruzbeh. Here's Fatil. Sent off 7 minutes into the second half, which didn't help Al Nassr's cause against Al Shabab. Now Hassan. Now Salem. On by Brozovic to Simakan. Brozovic again looking for options. There's plenty of movement ahead of him from those in yellow. Here's Nawaf. Ayman. And that's a throw for Al Nassr. Put into touch by Rafael Silva, who did what he could to try and prevent John Duran from scoring, but such a brilliant finish from the young Colombian. There's Ayman. Duran gets his foot to the ball, into Ronaldo, who puts the header over. He'll be disappointed with that. Player with no real weaknesses, has he, Cristiano Ronaldo? He's strong in the air. Good runner with the ball, especially in his heyday, that electrifying pace. Mane's touch. Space for Mane again. Here's Ronaldo once more. Sadio Mane. Salem drives the ball across. Rusber intercepts it. And Esteghlal struggling to get out at the moment. Really strong start to the game from Al Nassr. Simakan. Now Brozovic. All the clip out to Salem, who's taken down. And it's a yellow card for Mehran. Lively winger, but he's been on the back foot in these early moments. Neat football from Al Nassr. Salem quicker to the ball. Ronaldo over the free kick. It's a tight angle, but they'll certainly fancy it. Ronaldo hits it and it's tipped away. And that's a corner for Al Nassr. Ronaldo getting the fans going here at the King Saud. Brozovic with the corner. Simakan up. Mohamed Fatil up. Decent defensively normally, Esteghlal, but they've struggled for goals on a regular basis in this competition. Second goal for Al Nassr would make life really difficult for the Iranian side. In by Brozovic, Kojo winning the header. Now Nassr throw. Here's Al Hassan. Fatil. On by Simakan. Sitting so deep, Esteghlal, aren't they? No pressure on the ball at all here in these kind of areas for Al Nassr. Fatil. Nawaf wriggles away from Kushti. Gets the cross in, but too close to say it. Well, he'll be absolutely kicking himself for his part in the only goal of the game. A routine clearance, really. Here's Mehran. Taken away by Simakan. Here's Brozovic. Mohamed Simakan, a 24-year-old, a defender of real quality, brought in from RB Leipzig for 28 million euros. More challenge from Ronaldo. Wasn't a bad strike from there, though. It was on target and dipping in, and Sayed had to tip it away. It's really up for this, Ronaldo, you can see that. He's only won the one trophy so far with Al Nassr, the Arab Champions Cup in 2023. Certainly played his part in that. He scored both their goals in the final win against Al Hilal. Ramin is over this for Esteghlal. Clips the ball into the area, too close though to Bento. Much better deliverer of the ball than that, Ramin Rezayan, on a normal basis. Sadio Mane chasing this one, all the way through though to Sayed. Too much on that again for Ramin. Salem happy to see it back to Bento. Goalkeeper who cost 80 million euros from Atletico Paranaense in Brazil. Simakan. Salem. Mane. Shifting the ball around much quicker than they did in the first leg, Al Nassr. Buoyed by this home support. It's always a difficult game at the Azadi Stadium. Fervent atmosphere, really partisan crowd for Esteghlal. Here's Nawaf. Blocked by Rafael Silva. Well, Saleh wanted a free kick. He was knocked over off the ball by John Duran in the centre. Nothing given though. Oh, Brozovic into Ronaldo, who skies it well over. It's a nice set piece. Ronaldo just pulling off his marker. Ramin winning the free kick for Esteghlal. Saleh takes it short. Zebo and Didier Ndong have had a very difficult time of it in the opening 24 minutes here in those midfield areas, dominated by Al Hassan and Brozovic and Ayman in there for Al Nassr. Rafa Silva, Zebo. Back to Sayed. Ronaldo looking to close him down. Good challenge by Nawaf. Rusbek. What a battler he is. And Rafa Silva, oh, that's a risky one from Rafa Silva. Back heel from Ronaldo to Sadio Mane, who's gone down, and that's a penalty. And Esteghlal again causing their own downfall here. The ball given away cheaply to Cristiano Ronaldo, the little back heel. Lovely touch from the Al Nassr captain, and once Mane got there first, there was only going to be one outcome. Taken down by Esteghlal. And Al Nassr have a penalty to double their advantage here. And if this goes in, Esteghlal will be guilty of needlessly giving the ball away for both Al Nassr goals. Well, Ronaldo has the ball. Esteghlal of 6 players that need to get out of the penalty area before he can take it. And Cristiano Ronaldo now with the opportunity to double Al Nassr's leads. Has 6 goals in 5 appearances in the AFC Champions League Elite this season. So Cristiano Ronaldo strokes it in. 2-0 for Al Nassr. And they are cruising towards the quarter-finals here in the opening half an hour. It is a long way back now for Esteghlal. Still have time to pull themselves back into it, but Al Nassr have been utterly dominant. The frustrating thing for Esteghlal is that both goals have been caused by their own poor distribution of the ball. Fired into the roof of the net from Cristiano Ronaldo. And relief all around the King Saud University Stadium. But where do Esteghlal go from here? Al Nassr 2, Esteghlal 0. And Ronaldo hits his 27th goal of the season in all competitions. The worst possible start for Esteghlal. He is so up for this, Ronaldo. You've got to admire it. 40 years of age, he's won it all with Real Madrid and Manchester United. And yet he is still so motivated. More wealth than many could dream of as well. But he is still as motivated as when he was a teenager that burst onto the scene at Sporting. Now I've throw. Salem. Ronaldo. No look pass to Mane. 1 or 2 tricks coming out now from Al Nassr. Brozovic. Well, there wasn't much in it in the first leg in Tehran. Esteghlal giving as good as they got from Al Nassr, keeping them largely at bay. But the Saudi Pro League side have really stepped it up here in the opening half an hour of this second leg. Although both the goals, Esteghlal will feel, could have been avoided. And that's the frustrating thing for them. Here's John Duran now. He's in behind, the flag has stayed down. Just took an extra touch and forces the save from Syed. And he played it earlier. Sadio Mane would have had a tap-in. I think he would have been offside anyway, when you see the replay. But the way this game has started, it has the look of an evening where Al Nassr may well enjoy themselves. They need something, Esteghlal, some kind of foothold in this contest. Well, they're in danger of taking a real hammering here. Launched by Sayed. Salem's header. That's better from Mehran. Now Armin. Here's Kushki. Haven't been able to get their creative ball players on the ball, Esteghlal. Duran. Now Mane in space, Ronaldo ahead of him. Salem's gone storming forwards, the left back. Great fluidity in the Al Nassr ranks this evening. Mane. Going on the outside, Sadio Mane still going. Got the cross in, but John Duran had gone front post and Mane's cross went to the rear. Here's Simakan. Chasing shadows at the moment, Esteghlal. Here's Brozovic. Now Salem. Just one defeat from their 8 league stage games. Al Nassr, 5 wins. Their only loss was here, actually. They were beaten 2-1 by Al Sadd of Qatar. Well, he knows he's got a problem here. Miodrag Brozovic. Tough task, isn't it? To come in, your first match is the Tehran derby against Persepolis. And then your next 2 matches, the round of 16 of the Champions League Elite against Al Nassr. And their star-studded squad is Brozovic, Duran, Ronaldo, Ayman. Now off with the cross, header away by Ruzbeh. Certainly been rattled defensively, Esteghlal. Mane. Salem with the ball in. Rafa Silva clears it away. They're actually unbeaten in 7 games, Esteghlal, until the derby loss to Persepolis. Three straight wins. That was under Sohrab Bakhtiarizadeh, the temporary coach. Found a little bit of form under him before deciding to opt to bring in Miodrag Brozovic. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick for Al Nassr. John Duran taken down by Armin. He was getting something. Man, ball or both. In the end, he just got Duran. A little fortunate, perhaps, not to see yellow for that. Free kick for Al Nassr. 2 goals up inside half an hour. And the way they're going about this, looking to finish this tie effectively before half-time. Brozovic. All the way through. Oh, and it's headed wide by Mohamed Fatil. What a chance to make it 3-0. Lovely delivery from Brozovic. Fatil rising above Zebo, who was marking him. And heads it just the wrong side of the post. Syed Hosseini certainly wasn't getting there if it was on target. Fatil's header again. Ayman couldn't control the ball. He was immediately under pressure from both Zebo and Ndong. Saleh. The work off the ball from Al Nassr has been terrific. Here's Ayman. Ruzbeh gets it away. Closing down when they don't have it. Has been top draw from Al Nassr. Here's Fatil. They're winning the ball back so quickly that Esteghlal can't get any rhythm at all. Ronaldo tried to help it on first time to Ayman. It's back with Didier Ndong. And now Armin. Rare opportunity to get forwards. Ndong to Zebo. Now Saleh. Simakan away. Found Ronaldo. Durant. Oh, it would have been a lovely ball. Spotted the run of Ronaldo, but Rusber was there. Here's Armin. Kojo having to drop off to get any kind of involvement in the game, and he's done well. He's found Ramin. Gets the cross in. Here's Kushki. Ayman did well to win it back, and now Brozovic charges forwards. Ndong winning it back. Here's Saleh. Mane, Ronaldo with the little flick off to Ayman. And Brozovic picks out Cristiano Ronaldo, misses. Well, you're thinking 3-0 there all day long. Lovely football from Al Nassr, he's certainly onside. Pinpoint ball from Brozovic. And just as you're expecting Ronaldo to fire that across the goalkeeper into the opposite side, he drills it into the side netting. Rusber. Tough first half this for Esteghlal. They're just going to have to hang in there. Show no signs so far of clawing anything back, but if they can get to half-time, well, he's frustrated, isn't he? Don't often see him take a swipe at the ball like that. Seven minutes to half-time, and that will feel like a lifetime for Esteghlal. Stefano Pioli must be delighted with what he's seen from his team. Two avoidable goals from Esteghlал's point of view. But even so, Al Nassr have been terrific in this first half, which hasn't always been the case lately. Struggling for form and results. Not out of the title race, of course, 10 points adrift, but it's a lot to make up at this stage of the season. Here's Brozovic. Simakan. Fatil. What a feast of football it's going to be in Jeddah as well, isn't it? The quarters, the semis and the final to decide this competition. One-legged ties, real cutthroat, sudden death matches. It's a fabulous way to end the Champions League Elite's inaugural season. Here's Rafa Silva. Esteghlal were dreaming of being there 33 years on from their last continental success in the top AFC club competition. But they're going to have to vastly improve in the second half. Armin beaten to it. Kushki. Second to everything at the moment, Esteghlal, and when they do have the ball, Al Nassr harry them out of possession. Rafa Silva. Here's Saleh. Space to run into here. Oh, Brozovic back and wins the ball with ease. Here's Saleh. Brozovic again. Ramin fouled. Free kick for Esteghlal. Well, a feature of Esteghlал's game is often Ramin raiding forward in the right wing-back position and Armin on the opposite side. Seen very little of that so far in this first half. And that is down to Al Nassr's dominance. Terrific noise inside this stadium. Ramin plays the ball in. Here's Kushki. Now Rafa Silva forward. Simakan read it though and fires it into the stands. Well, it's certainly Esteghlал's nightmare at the moment. 2 goals down, certainly could have been worse as well. Fatil's header, the Ronaldo chance not taken. They're just about clinging onto their place in this competition at 2-0. Another Al Nassr goal though, and it's surely over. Armin getting the distance on the throw. Can they claw one back, get some kind of foothold? Kushki's delivery. He's overhit that though. And that's going to be a goal kick for Al Nassr. The club who finished runners-up last season in the Saudi Pro League. 14 points though behind Al Hilal, who were utterly dominant, finished the season unbeaten with 96 points. But they had a 17-point gap to Al Ahly, the side in 3rd place. Not been quite so consistent this season and have a fight on their hands again, not only to try and get back into the title race, but also re-qualify for this competition. Rafa Silva finds Ramin in space, takes it down well, Ramin, and that was a poor decision in the end. He knew immediately. Apologises to Kojo in the centre. Plenty to ponder for Miodrag Bozovic, the boss of Esteghlal. Header on by Duran. Undong. Brozovic, too much on that for Duran. Well, Ramin trying to apologise. Party time, isn't it, for the Al Nassr supporters? Yeah, there's the whack in the face that Mohamed Fatil took. Pretty painful one, in fairness, on the bridge of the nose. Don't think it was a foul, it's just one of those. Now, the second leg of these knockout ties, they're supposed to be tense, nervy affairs, aren't they? None of that for the Al Nassr supporters. Dominant first half display. John Duran and a Cristiano Ronaldo penalty. There's the first mistake from Sayed. Straight to Duran, who fended off the challenge of Rafa Silva and then just got enough height on the ball to loft it over the Esteghlal goalkeeper. Oh, they're checking a possible red card for this. Mehran Ahmadi. Well, I think his arm catches him in the face, but He does move the arm. He could be in trouble here, you know. It didn't strike me as initially deliberate, in fairness. But if this is a red card for Mehran, then that's surely game over. There's no yellow card being shown yet. I don't think he's deliberately swung the arm there. Everybody, of course, interprets these things differently. Looks a yellow to me, but could it be worse here for Esteghlal? Yeah, it is yellow, and I think that's the right decision. Oh, but he's already been on a yellow, hasn't he? So he is off. Second yellow for Mehran. And Esteghlal are down to 10. Absolutely spot-on decision from the referee. It was only a yellow card for the movement of the arm towards the face. It certainly wasn't a red card offence. But Mehran, unfortunately for him, had already picked up the only yellow card of this first half. So whatever the outcome of that, he was always going to go. And Esteghlal down to 10. A sympathetic arm from Cristiano Ronaldo, because I think the players realised there was no intent there at all to hurt Mohamed Fatil. But that is always going to be a yellow card, which then caused a problem for Mehran. And it's good to see from Cristiano Ronaldo. But Esteghlal hopes of progressing to the quarter-finals, I think, have just made their way down the tunnel with Mehran Ahmadi. The way Al Nassr are playing, the quality they have in their ranks, if Esteghlal were to pull this back now with 10 men, that would be one of the most remarkable comebacks of all time. Here's Fatil. Salem. Here's Mane. Simakan. Now Ronaldo. Nawaf. Brozovic trying to get in behind. Rafa Silva across. Well, sometimes in football you have one of those days where absolutely nothing goes your way, and Esteghlal are having one. Two mistakes, giving the ball away in a dangerous area, gifting Al Nassr the 2 goals. And now a second yellow card for Mehran Ahmadi. Sees Esteghlal down to 10. Rafa Silva forwards. Header away by Bento. Sadio Mane. Saleh winning the ball. Well, every Esteghlal player now needs to find another 10% from somewhere. Saleh's throw. Touch off from Zebo. Kushki. Found he was fouled by Fatil, but he should have played on. Here's Rafa Silva. Oh, he's left that short. Duran wins it back. Al Hassan now for Al Nassr. Nawaf with space to use. Ronaldo makes the run in behind. It's played in too early though, and Rusber gets it away. Saleh. Simakan. Ran into Ramin. Here's Ndong. Armin. Haven't had enough of these kind of spells with the ball, Esteghlal. Here's Ndong. Now, Kushki. Space for Zebo. Oh, Al Hassan's caught there. Free kick for Al Nassr. Well, 3 minutes added on, but we did have the VAR check, of course, that resulted in Mehran's second yellow card. But that is the half-time whistle. And Al Nassr, 45 minutes away, it seems, from a place in the AFC Champions League Elite quarter-finals. John Duran with the opening goal on 9 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo penalty on 27 after Sadio Mane had been fouled, but Esteghlal will feel that they caused their own downfall, giving the ball away for both of those goals. It is Al Nassr in the driving seat. Al Nassr 2, Esteghlal 0 at half-time. Welcome back to the King Saud University Stadium. Al Nassr 2, Esteghlal 0 at half-time. John Duran and a Cristiano Ronaldo penalty with the goals. And they're making a change for the second half. Ali Reza Kushki is being replaced by Jalaluddin Musharrapov. Down to 10, remember, after Mehran Ahmadi picked up a second yellow card. Esteghlal needing to pull back 2 goals to try and force extra time. A mountainous task as Al Nassr kick off the second half, leading Esteghlal by 2-0. They are 45 minutes away from a place in the quarter-finals of the AFC Champions League Elite. Here is Nawaf. Quarter-finals that will all be hosted in Jeddah. Launched by Bento. Ronaldo with the chest down, the little touch by Ayman. Here's Brozovic. Musharrapov is vastly experienced Uzbekistan international, has over 60 caps for Uzbekistan, and a former player of Al Nassr. He played here for 2 years, between 2021 and 2023, 2 goals in 40 appearances. Here's Nawaf. So he'll be very familiar with these surroundings. Musharrapov will have been disappointed not to have been in the starting 11. And for Silva looking to clear it away, that's a goal kick. Abul Fazl Jalali on as well for Esteghlal. They have to go for it. The odds very much stacked against them, but nothing to lose now. Main problem is getting the ball for enough time. Just couldn't keep it in the first half. Ronaldo to Sadio Mane. Up against Saleh. Touch back by Al Hassan. Mane. Saleh sticking with him. Mane finds Saleh, who fires it across. Oh, and it's off the line, off the post. A remarkable escape for Esteghlal. How on earth did that stay out? First time and then Duran. It remains at 2, but really should have been 3. And the missed chances beginning to pile up, actually, for Al Nassr. You consider the Fatil header and Ronaldo's one into the side netting. But Duran and Ayman with a chance there. Here's Mane. Ayman still in the penalty area, trying to stay onside. Mane trying to weave his way through. And that's a corner for Al Nassr. A remarkable double escape for Esteghlal. Corner taken short. Brozovic beaten away by Sayed. Brozovic again. Here's Nawaf. Short for Simakan. Armin trying to charge forward, but no sooner do they win the ball, Al Nassr win it back, although Zebo has it now. Good ball towards Kojo. It's gone down under the challenge of Salem. Referee says no foul. Jalali tucked back by Simakan. There's Nawaf. Brozovic, so dominant in the midfield. It's a lovely ball to Sadio Mane, just forced a bit wide. Faced by Ramin. Mane cuts back, it's blocked away by Rusbet. Here's Duran. Oh, fancy this, and he hits the bar. Silva with the header away, Ronaldo's little flick. Here's Duran again, so unlucky. It's a fabulous effort against the crossbar. And now they flag up for offside. Good run by Mane. And when the ball arrives at the feet of John Duran, you know what he's going to do from that kind of range. Such a fine striker of the ball. Scored some wonderful goals for Aston Villa from distance before making the move to Al Nassr. Jalali the substitute with the throw. Takes it short to Kojo. Under pressure from Ayman. Jalali did well. Undong. Masharapov. Here's foul by Nawaf. Esteghlal free kick. There's that chance again. First the save, and then Duran hits the post. Off the line, off the post. Only those two will know how they didn't make it 3-0. Masharapov clips it in. And Kojo. That's the best chance they've had in the game, Esteghlal. Joel Kojo unable to keep it on target. Just lost his footing and scooped it off target. Great strike from Duran. Two big chances already at the start of the second half for Al Nassr to increase the lead. Here's Sadio Mane. Storms into the penalty area again, gets the cross in. Rafa Silva heads it away, and then it's driven just over the top by Salem. It's been an electric display from Al Nassr. Did he get his fingertips to that, Sayed? Yeah, may well have done. Yeah, he did. It's floated in. Rafa Silva heads it away. It's a good save, wasn't it? Simakan. There's Nawaf. Well, 6 times Saudi Arabian clubs have been champions of Asia. Al Hilal have won 4 of those, Al Ittihad the other 2. Al Nassr would love to join that club. South Korea with 12 and Japan with 8. The only nations to have won more. Rusbe. Esteghlal throw. Saleh Hadani will take it. Rusbe. And that's out for a throw. And space here for Ayman. Wriggles away and fires it over the top. They're almost cutting through Esteghlal at will now, Nassr. Just shifted it to one side. Rafa Silva couldn't close him down, but Ayman got underneath it. Over the top. No goals in his 3 previous Champions League Elite appearances this season. Ayman has 3 and 12 in the Saudi Pro League this season. Ayman with the chest down. Touch back again to Brozovic. It's been outstanding in the midfield. Marcelo Brozovic, the Croatian. Simakan. Now Mohamed Fatel up to Mane. Ronaldo. Al Hassan. Here's Fatel. Simakan out to Nawaf. Ayman. Al Hassan. Movement terrific from Al Nassr again. Simakan to Al Hassan. Esteghlal trying to close down, but Al Nassr moving the ball around really impressively. Here's Ronaldo. Brozovic. Mane. Simakan. Now off in space on this near side. Clips it in. Ayman with the header down. Rusbe with the up and under clearance. Simakan got his head to it, but was fouling Masharapov. There's Kojo. Now Saleh. Ramin. Zabel. Well played by Zabel. Oh, too much on it for Ramin. Had space to run into there, the Esteghlal right wing back. Well, they've made this such an occasion tonight, the Al Nassr supporters. And their team has certainly responded. Nawaf. Al Hassan. Brozovic onto Duran, cut out by Rafael Silva. Jalali's ball forward, it's not sticking though with Kojo, and Al Hassan has it back. Sadio Mane. Running at Saleh. Turned into trouble though. But one back by Salem. Here's Brozovic. Duran. Ayman plays it through. Ronaldo fires it straight at Sayed. Good save from the Esteghlal goalkeeper. Here's Musharrapov. Zebo. Back to the former Al Nassr winger again. Musharrapov looked up, and there's only really Kojo in the penalty area. Have to get bodies forward. They're 2-0 down. Overrun by Saleh. And Simakan brings it away. Here's Durant. Simakan. Ronaldo in so much space if they can switch the play to the far side. Here's Simakan. And Al Nassr just slow it down. Esteghlal with bodies back again. Brozovic. Ronaldo left it short, and Ndong snapped in and won it back. Is Musharrapov. Ramin trying to weave his way through. Ramin, he's gone down looking for that, and the referee had a perfect view of it. Ilgiz Tantashev. And a yellow card for Joel Kojo. Speaking out of turn. It's been a frustrating evening though for Joel Kojo. He's barely seen the ball, and that was late. It's poor challenge on Salem. First yellow card of the Champions League Elite for Kojo. It's only his third appearance. January signing for Esteghlal. So came in towards the end of the league stage. Al Zaim, one of the nicknames of Al Nassr, which means the boss. They've certainly bossed this one tonight. On by Fatil to Salem. Al Hassan. Now the target man is getting ready to come on for Esteghlal. Mohamed Reza Azadi. Very different sort of attacking threat to Joel Kojo. Here's Simakan. Fatou. Simakan. Problem they've got though, no matter who plays up there, it's very difficult to get the ball up to them. Cristiano Ronaldo snaps in. Here's Duran, still going. Rafa Silva did enough, and Ruzbek cleared it away for Esteghlal. Al Hassan, Brozovic, Salem, Mane outside him. Four in there for Al Nassr, and the header on by Ayman. And well held by Syed. Well, it remains at 2. There remains hope for Esteghlal, albeit thin hope. Al Nassr have been guilty of some big misses second half. Lovely ball in by Mane. Ayman's had a good stop from Sayed. Well, in some ways he's made up for his error that gifted John Duran the opening goal. Still had plenty to do, in fairness, the Colombian, and did it well, but it was Sayed's mistake that presented him with the opportunity. But it was just such a key moment to give away a goal. It looks as though Joel Kojo is coming off. Probably sensible management, actually, from Mir Dragbozovic, because he looks as though he's losing his composure a bit. It's been a tough night for the Kyrgyzstan international. And he's replaced by Reza Azadi. Well, at least now they can fire the ball into the box and they have a target in Azadi. Simakan. Brozovic. Azadi, like Kojo, another January arrival. They certainly up their stock at centre forward Esteghlal in January. He's a returning player. He played for Esteghlal in the 21-22 season. Here's Mane. Skips on the outside. Throw for Al Nassr. Mane. Neat little back heel. Saleh covering that. That's off Al Hassan for the goal kick. Well, Reza Azadi's just come on, scored his only Champions League Elite goal this season in the 2-0 win in Qatar against Al Rayyan, the match that saw Esteghlal qualify. It was only their second league stage win, a match they had to win to make it through. Rafa Silva with the nudge on Duran. Hasn't found the net in 3 games since then, though. Azadi. Ramin taken down, and that's a yellow card for Salem. Yeah, it wasn't a good challenge on the standing foot of Ramin. Comes the first Al Nassr player into the book this evening. And Mohamed Simakan making way. Another really good display at centre-back from the young Frenchman. And Ali Lajami is replacing him. Mane. Ronaldo. Now Hassan with a nice ball to John Duran. Ayman clips it through. Oh, would have been a lovely goal had Ronaldo got onto it. Duran to Mane. Wonder why he didn't take it on first time. Rusber with the block. And Undong takes it away. Played some lovely football tonight, Al Nassr. Saleh. Azadi chasing after that one. Well covered though by Lajami, the substitute. Here's Nawaf. Crowd baying for this third goal that hasn't come yet for Al Nassr, despite some opportunities. John Duran has twice hit the woodwork, once hitting the post from close range, the other one a pile driver off the crossbar. Now Hassan. Utter dominance in terms of possession as well. Jalali to Rafael Silva, Rizendong. Left it short for Jalali though, and it's picked up by Ayman. Now Hassan to Brozovic. Salem. Brozovic. So much time and space in those central areas. Ronaldo. Header on by Nawaf. Well, there has never been more than a single goal margin between these two sides in their 4 previous meetings. As Rosberg gets back to knock it behind for a corner. Nil-nil and 1-0 to Al Nassr this season. The 2 previous meetings before this campaign both finished 2-1 either way to the home team. Esteghlal back in 2011, and then Al Nassr winning 2-1 at home in the same season. Brozovic with the corner. Najami keeping that in. Here's Ayman. Masharapov. Shows the quality they have in their ranks though. Al Nassr, Ali Lajami, who has 16 caps for Saudi Arabia, coming off the bench to replace Mohamed Simakan. Sharapov all the way back to Sayed. Foul goes against Ramin Rezayan. Having a rare old battle with Salem on that far side. Certainly caught him in the net with the arm. Combative player, Ramin, as well as being very effective when he gets on the front foot. Brozovic. Ronaldo. Trying to release Mane, but Saleh across to cover. That will be a goal kick. Clipped out by Sayed. It was a good ball to Ramin. Here's Ndong. Played back by Jalali to Rafael Silva. Zebo. Jalali wins the throw for Esteghlal off Ayman. Cross into the centre towards Rahman, who was in there. Fatil got himself in the way though. Saleh. Now Ndong. Jalali. Now John Duran. Ran into Rafael Silva, the referee allowing play to go on. Can Esteghlal work here? Well, that was right in front of the assistant on the far side, no foul given. Sharapov back to Rusbet. Jalali. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now Nassr leading 2-0 on the night. That's the aggregate score as well. And they are preparing a triple substitution. Now Hassan is coming off to be replaced by Al Salahim. Ayman making way as well, and Sadio Mane replaced by Wesley. Good game tonight, Sadio Mane. He's only scored the one goal in this competition so far. The Brazilian Angelo, who started the first leg, made way tonight for Cristiano Ronaldo. He comes on for Ayman. Let's just see what happens here. Zazadi, the centre forwards. It's Nawaf who's down. Well, there's that opening goal again. Poor clearance from Sayed, well and truly punished by John Duran. He nearly got to it, didn't he? Just got enough height on the ball, though, the Colombian. And from that moment onwards, Al Nassr have been utterly dominant. There's the foul on Sadio Mane from Zebo. And Cristiano Ronaldo tucking that one away to give them a bit of daylight. Rusbet sending off of Mehran Ahmadi, making life even more difficult for Esteghlal for a second yellow card just before half-time. Nawaf. Angelo gets it back from Wesley. Rusbet. Ndong, Zebo. Rafael Silva. Sharapov. They could snatch a goal back, you never know. Stranger things have certainly happened. It's the beauty of this game. Ramin. Masharapov. Here's Ndong. Sharapov again, committing more bodies forward now. They have to. Time is running out. Ramin. Masharapov. And that's a corner. Good intervention from Mohamed Fatel, and they needed it. Ramin Rezayan across to deliver this set piece. Ruzber is forward. It's caution to the win time now for Esteghlal. Less than 10 minutes to go. 2 goals to find. In by Ramin, straight into the hands of Bento. And he knows. Ronaldo. John Duran made the run forwards. Here's Al-Sulehim. Ronaldo. Rare miscontrol from Ronaldo. And then clattered into by Ramin Rezayan. Bit of a dead leg, maybe. Zebo. Here's Jalali. Jalali was fortunate to get that back. He's found Masharapov and then continues the run forwards. Fires the ball into the box. The delivery again disappointing when they have worked positions, Esteghlal, which hasn't been too often in fairness. The final ball in has left a fair bit to be desired. Here's Nawaf. It's looking as though Miodrag Bozovic's job towards the end of this season for Esteghlal is getting them up the table as high as possible. 10th place in their domestic league, unacceptable for a club who have been champions of Iran 9 times and twice champions of Asia. Strong run here by Wesley. Rafael Silva gets it away. Masharapov. Rafa Silva. Ndong. Now Zebo. That was left short. Now Sulehim getting the ball in. Here's Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And touched on to Duran, and that wraps it up. Second of the night for John Duran. 3-0 for Al Nassr. And with just under 7 minutes to go, that is Al Nassr's place in the quarterfinals. Well and truly booked. Now Sulehim did well to win the ball initially and feed it to Ronaldo. Gave him an option to the left. Played it back behind the Portuguese. Angelo helped it on. And then John Duran, having scored his first Asian Champions League Elite goal, now grabs his second. Now Nassr 3, Esteghlal 0. And this is by far and away the biggest win that either of these sides have enjoyed against the other. Lajami crowning the king. Well, he certainly could have had a hat-trick tonight. Hit the post, hit the bar. But a clinical finish into the corner past Syed. And despite a bit of a rally from Esteghlal, they really do have too much to do now. And not enough time to do it. Nawaf. Lajami. Well, 4 goals in 5 appearances in the Saudi Pro League for John Duran. Now 3 goals in 7 appearances in the UEFA Champions League at Aston Villa before making the move to Saudi Arabia. 7 goals in the Premier League. He now has 2 goals in 3 appearances in the AFC Champions League Elite. He is proving quite the signing for Al Nassr. They're on the front foot again. And that's gathered by Syed. As Wesley tried his luck. Here's Ndong. Ronaldo. Wesley. Brozovic getting forward. Now Sulahim. Ronaldo! Off target. His shooting's not been on it tonight, Cristiano Ronaldo. Terrific penalty, of course, but in open play, he's been off target a fair bit. Just as well, really, from an Esteghlal point of view. Cries of Duran, Duran from the Al Nassr supporters. 40 million euros well spent. He is a big, big favourite here. No hat-trick tonight for Duran as he makes way for Maran. Relatively comfortable night. Bento hasn't had a great deal to do. There's Nawaf. On by Salim. Brozovic. Now Wesley. Skips on the outside. And a good block by Saleh. It's a corner for Al Nassr. And more changes now for Esteghlal. Saleh is coming off to be replaced by Salimi. And Zabo being changed in midfield for Zamani. Corner to the edge of the box and fired off target by Angelo. Wesley. Salah making the run outside him. Here he is. Wesley again. No free kick. Ogis Tantashev has taken no nonsense this evening. He's had a good game, the referee. He's got the big decisions right. He's allowed the game to flow. Angelo back to Bento. Ramin. Well, Nassr going through. Al Akli looking in control of their tie with Al Rayyan. Al Hilal with a bit of work to do against Paktakor in the second leg. But you'd back them to do it against the side from Uzbekistan. Could all three Saudi Pro League representatives make it into the quarter-finals? Brozovic. Now Nawaf. Even better for the city of Jeddah, as well as hosting those quarter-finals. They'll have Al Hilal, if all goes well there as well, the local team. Rafael Silva brings it away for Ramin. First of 5 added minutes has been played. And after a difficult, tight first leg, the outcome has never really been in doubt from the moment that John Duran chipped in the opening goal for Al Nassr. Here's Angelo. Nawaf on the overlap. Just tried to pull it back, but behind the goal. They played their bit as well. They haven't stopped all night. They've created a fantastic atmosphere, the Al Nassr supporters. And the final stages of the AFC Champions League Elite in Jeddah will be graced with the presence of Cristiano Ronaldo and Al Nassr. Salem. Header on by Brozovic. Musharrapov. That was a poor challenge from Marcelo Brozovic. Well, next up will be a trip to Zobahan for Esteghlal. Back to the bread and butter of trying to improve their Persian Gulf Pro League standing. Missed out on the title by just a point to city rivals Persepolis last season, but they're well off it in this campaign. Ramin's ball in, and that's off the head of Azadi and behind for a goal kick. Been second best by a long way tonight, Esteghlal. Miodrag Bozovic will know that. Foul on Al Sulaim. Free kick for Al Nassr. Brozovic. Salem with a bit of space to run into. Here's Wesley. Al Sulaim. Brozovic. Well, there's been a celebratory feel about this match all evening, really. Particularly from when Duran scored the opening goal. But the real celebrations can start in a minute's time. Nawaf, Brozovic. Brozovic again. Angelo. Brozovic clips it in. Wesley. Oh, this one's fallen kindly. And Syed with the save to deny Maran. Ruzbe. Zamani. Promising run. Brozovic still with the energy levels to get back and take the ball away. Here's now Al Nassr through to the quarter-finals of the AFC Champions League Elite with a minimal of fuss in the end after a difficult first leg in which they were held goalless. John Duran set the ball rolling with the opening goal on 10 minutes after a poor piece of distribution from Syed Hosseini, the Esteghlal goalkeeper. A Ronaldo penalty on 27 after Sadio Mane had been taken down by Zebo. And then John Duran, after hitting the post and the bar in the second half, helping himself to a second, and Al Nassr's third. 6 minutes from time. It is destination Jeddah for Al Nassr. They and Cristiano Ronaldo will be there in the quarter-finals. It's finished Al Nassr 3, Esteghlal 0.